this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones or bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shatter like.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys won't have to worry about traveling come playoff time. It's a great thing. They've already clinched the #1 seed in the NFC. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there were many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Robinson's got it.
Jones pass.
This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys that say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
The numbers for Miller in last week's ball game: 19 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs.
Defense.
So they... Saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
It was Quincy Williams with a tight coverage there. You talk about this Jets defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
There's Chris Olave. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive, INT.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. 1st and goal from the 3. To throw is Shuck. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill with career touchdown number 70. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back on our Jets for their 2nd drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
When you look at the Saints defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Austin McNamara now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
They begin with a run by Miller. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw now, Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Jones. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adonai Mitchell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing, Shuck. That is caught by Vele. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Off the play fake, Shuck. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Shuck. That's caught. The tight end Hill. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Miller. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
3rd and 15.
Back to throw. Jones. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Shuck now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Chase Young. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's DeAndre Swift
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 35, here's second down and a yard. They'll run it again with Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. On the counter, it's Miller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. On play action, shot. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Inside handoff now, Miller. He will push his way down to about the 14. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Miller. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Miller is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
One man in the backfield, that's Miller, second and goal.
Second and goal at the Jets' 2-yard line.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.